What's up, chat?
Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see, the Yukon Huskies taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He'll take
Cribbing it.
Touchdown Flames.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Connecticut's offense will go to work first. Off the play fake on first down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team has been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back and they get after quarterbacks.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Gets open down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up
I didn't know where the fuck I was at.
He is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited, and a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Oh, I missed.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation when you had to throw the football.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They'll go to work in the air on second down, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Winfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. UConn will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So Liberty's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field.
Oh!
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Y'all been getting killed on the fucking tip drill, bro.
What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, and a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick 6. Doesn't get much worse than
The
that.
niggas in the game, bro.
Fielded in the end zone, it's West. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Unloads quickly.
Run, bro.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Randolph.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Grab near the marker. It's Copeland. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Flames are on the move.
Oh, they coming. Can't put him in block. Man.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Got him.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal.
Slow ass receivers.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Liberty. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And the passing game paying dividends.
Chill, you wildin', my boy, chill.
They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UConn offense goes back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the shotgun, they go to the...
Oh, come on. Make that tackle.
And he's
chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Grabbed in the middle, it's Porter. At the 45, on his way. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Huskies. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And the Flames will have it 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Copeland. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Fired that.
Why the fuck you turn that way and not the other way?
I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. He leaves it with his back. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to go up top. They get to him as he throws. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Motion from the back. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right on target this time.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Flames can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Tight end now in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Flames.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by just 1 over Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown.
Get him high, y'all. Let's just keep the song on.
Back to throw, it's Winfield. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. And he broke one tackle on the way to a
You're going to stand there and watch the nigga try to make the tackle instead of gang tackle.
Early in the drive, you can turn around,
Crazy.
hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle.
Oh,
It's
shit.
Burton. Defense on skates that time. They finally
all these
drag
niggas
him
are
down
like
at the
superstars.
42. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burton. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Get the fuck out of there. That was a sack.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and turnover on downs.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's fourth down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Catch in the middle. It's Banks. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Copeland. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Liberty.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Finds a man on the left. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll run it from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. You let him beat you.
What they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the
And I pushed you back.
line. This UConn offense really has it going. They go to the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. The screen, and watch out. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The run to the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal.
Oh, they missed.
No good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
With the catch, it's
This nigga, why would he step out of bounds?
But there is a flag on the play.
This nigga, man.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Banks. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, you gotta catch that.
A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to beat the DD.
Good catch, Eddie.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
Got a man. It's Banks. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
The first half, though. Let's finish them.
So far today in Lynchburg. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Flames will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UConn going back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. It's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something.
There he goes.
Bam. Damn.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got his man. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Huskies are on the move. From the gun, running man gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Winfield. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Motion from the wide receiver. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The short hands, it's Randolph. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That's reeled in. It's Randolph. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Randolph. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
He might want another play. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Copeland. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Liberty. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Penn State. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Winfield. Nice move there.
He's supposed to light him up.
Might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed.
Breaks into the open.
Shit.
And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Gets the back moving. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
That's a catch. I ain't gonna lie.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Shoots it to the left. This time on target. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Banks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
They're facing a third down. The offense changing the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback is having a Heisman moment in this game. These are the types of games that Heisman voters are going to pay attention to. He's now got over 450 passing yards.
And the Flames with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Just keeps slinging it. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Flames. Fit it in the window for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The UConn offense goes back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
To the air, it's Winfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. From the gun, the running back has
Damn.
Oh, he's got some
Go ahead.
They'll make the
I had him. I fucking hesitated. I don't know why I did that shit.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple
Be in there.
possessions this late.
Damn.
Fourth down attempt coming.
He's scared. He's scared.
He lobs one high
Out
to
of
the
bounds.
left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They
Nigga
couldn't
panic.
hook up.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole
Nigga
and
panic.
the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the for 12 after that completion.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Quick release on the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball with different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Liberty. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 17 over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged in the middle, it's Porter. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining it.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. they'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Making side adjustments here. On third down, he drops the throw. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
He's got it. First down and more. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UConn going back to work on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back up. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed, that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Flames want to crank the tempo. The give to the back. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They're still firing away even with this lead. Working that left side now. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than